grade 4 to 6. Also, in the comment section, type your class. Type your class in the comment section if you can hear me. Okay, so this is quantitative reasoning class. We'll be learning some concepts in quantitative reasoning. I hope you're excited to be here. Awesome, awesome. So say this after me: every day and in every way, I am getting better and better, wiser and wiser, smarter and smarter, stronger and stronger, greater and greater, richer and richer, healthier and healthier. I am rich in knowledge. I am the best. Amazing. So please go ahead and write today's date. Go ahead and write your date. Go ahead and write your date, everyone. So today is 5th May 2020, and this is quantitative reasoning class. Everybody write down the date. Then let us look at the samples that we have for this class. All right, so here are the examples we need to study. I want each and every one to study these examples. All right, so let's draw it. Let's draw it. So we're going to be drawing a square on the left, a square on the right. Then we're going to have a square below. So then you link up the two squares together to meet up with the square that is below. All right, so this is what we will be using. So for me, I like to copy the squares. So please go ahead and draw what you can see. So we are going to have two examples. So go ahead and draw another set or another diagram, exactly like the first one, as you can see me drawing, right? Okay, so we have example A and example B. Example A and example B. So what do we have in these squares? I have 1 over 5. I have 1 over 4. And below it, I have 45%. All right, for the sample B, we have 1 over 5, 3 over 5 on the right side, and below I have 80%. I expect everybody to take this down in the exercise book. Take this down in your exercise book now. Now we want to figure out the numbers that are in example A. We will also have to figure out the numbers that are in example B. I don't know if you have an idea of what was done. All right. If you have an idea of what was done, simply tell us how we can get 45% in the chat. Tell us how we can get 45%. That same method must work for the second example. If the same method you're using for example 1 works for the example B, it means your method is correct. It will mean that your method is correct. So let's see if somebody can actually tell us. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. I'm expecting your I am expecting your response in the chat. All right. Okay. How can we get 45%? How can we get 45%? I'm expecting somebody's comment. Okay, Shemilore is saying something in the comment section. Somebody said, I don't understand at all. Yes, you have to think it through. When it comes to quantitative reasoning, we want you to think. We want you to just think. So think logically. Think beyond what you're seeing. So for you to figure out 45%, you can see that it has to do with percentage. So it may be that I like the fact that Shemilore gave us a clue. Shemilore has given us a clue. She says she thinks like we will be multiplying by 100. Amazing. Okay, since Shemilore, for that I'm giving you 2 points. I'm giving Shemilore 2 points for responding in the chat. She tried to figure it out and she was able to give me a clue of what was done. Fantastic. I'm giving Shemilore 3 points for doing that. All right. So when you're being asked to think it through, find the value. You can see 45% on the screen. All you need to do is to try. Everybody try, type try in the chat. Anytime to do something, always try. Everybody type try, try, or type always try in the chat. Let me know those that are following. Always try. It is good to try. So whenever I ask you or your teacher asks you to figure something out in quantitative reasoning, you can try adding, you can try addition, you can try subtraction, you can try multiplication, you can also try division. I hope you understand. And sometimes you can try squares and square roots or percentages. You can see that what we have in example A and example B have to do with percentages, all right? They have to do with percentages. So when you see percentages, that's just a clue that what must have been done there is percentage. Now, when we are talking about percentage, percentage means 100ths. 1/100 is what we mean by percent. All right, so now let's see, how can we get 45%? Pay attention to my screen. To get 45%, it is for us to change the first fraction to percentage. Watch me. I'm opening a bracket. 1/5 times 100% plus the second fraction in example A, 1/4, you multiply by 100%. You can see that we're going to add them together. So 5 goes into 5, that is 1. 5 divides 100, that is 20. In the second bracket, 4 divides 4, that's 1. 4 divides 100, that is 25. So in the first bracket, 1 times 20 gives 20, plus 1 times 25 gives 25. So this is 20% and this is 25% because each fraction was changed to a percentage. When changing a fraction or a decimal number to percentage, you multiply. When changing a fraction or a decimal percentage, multiply by 100. So in example A, 1/5 changed to percentage, so we multiplied by 100. Same thing goes for 1/4. It was changed to percentage, we multiplied by 100. So that is 20%. 1/5 changed to percentage is 20%, plus 1/4 change to percentage is 25%. So when you add 20% to 25%, the answer will be equal to 45%. So that was how 45% was gotten. So we've been able to figure out 45%. But before we jubilate and say, yay, our answer is correct, you have to try the same method with example B. When you try with example B and your answer is correct, it means that the method is correct. All right? Now look at it. We have 1/5 in the first box in example B. Then 3/5 in the second box in example B. Then we have 80% below. Now what we need to do is this: change the fractions to percentages and add them together. So 1/5 will be changed to percentage. You multiply by 100%. When changing to percentage, multiply by 100% plus, open the second bracket, that is 3/5, change to percentage, that is multiplied by 100 also. So you can write the 100 as a fraction of 1 because all whole numbers are divisible by 1. Now let's divide. 5 divides 5, that is 1. 5 divides 100, that is 20. Go to the second bracket. 5 divides 5, that's 1. 5 divides 100, that is 20. So that will be equal to 1 times 20 in the first bracket, that is 20%. Don't forget that I said that when changing a fraction to a percentage, you multiply by 100, all right? Plus, in the second bracket, 3 times 20, that is 60, so that is 60%. We have been able to change the fractions to percentage by multiplying each fraction by 100. So the first fraction gave us 20% and the second fraction gave us 60%. When you add 20 and 60% together, you will have 80%. That was how we got 80%. So it means that the method that was used for example 1 works for example B. Fantastic. So we can jubilate. Yay, we are correct, right? Awesome. So that's how to figure out the numbers that are below. I hope you understand. That is how to figure out the numbers that are below. So if you have listened attentively to what I explained and you understand, go ahead and type 1 over 5 in the chat. If you listened to what I just explained, if you listened, I'm not saying if you looked at it, because sometimes you look and you don't listen. If you paid attention to what I did and you understand, type 1 over 5. If you are yet to understand, type 0.1. If you understand, type 1 over 5. If you are yet to understand, and I mean if you don't understand, type 0.1. Let's go. Let me see your response in the chat. Okay, that's awesome. 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 All right, now we have been able to figure out the number below. That's not the only thing we are going to. Example, how can we get 1 over 5? How do we get, and how do we get 1 over 4? Pay attention, everyone. Whenever you want to respond to my question, always type your name in the chat. I can see the response from Jimo. Thank you for typing your name. Tiara, thank you. Thank you for typing your name. Let me say Hanifa, thank you for typing your name. Victor, Michelle, Steven, thank you for typing your name while responding. Emmanuel, thank you for typing your name. Shemilore, yes, 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 yes. So it's only when you type in your name that we'll be able to mention your name. All right. Yes, I can see Elizabeth's response at the beginning. All right. So I can see Okparinde, Anioluwa or Anuoluwa. Okay. Now let's proceed. How do we get 1 over 5? How do we get 1 over 5? Now we're going to see how we can figure out 1 over 5. To get 1 over 5. To get 1 over 5, what do? We added the percentage of 1 over 5 to 1 over 4. So for us to get 1 over 5, we are going to subtract the percentage of 1 over 4 from 45%, all right? We're going to subtract the percentage of 1 over 4 from 45%. So that would be 45% minus 100%. Minus, in the bracket, 4 divides 100, that is 25. So 1 time will give us 25%. So 45% minus 25% will give us 20%. Then we are going to change 20% to fraction. When changing percentage to fraction, divide that percentage by 100. When changing percentage to fraction, divide by 100. So 20% is 20 over 100. Then you reduce it to the lowest term by dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same number. 20 divided by 20 is 1 over 100 divided by 20, that is 5. So you can see that we were able to get 1 over 5. We were able to get 1 over 5. So sometimes in mathematics or in quantitative reasoning, they must have mixed together percentages and subtraction. Sometimes they may say it is multiplication and addition. So it depends. That's why you have to think properly. Okay, so in the second example, we have been able to get 1 over 5. Okay, we need to also get 1 over 4. So to get 1 over 4, we'll subtract the percentage of 1 over 5 from 45%. So right now, to get 1 over 4, to get 1 over 4, everybody should write. Those who are in our regular classes know that at Learning Base Academy, we write, because writing helps us to remember what the teacher must have taught us. So to get 1 over 4, we subtract the percentage of 1 over 5 from 45%. That's 45% minus 1 over 5 times 100%. All right, 5 into 5 is 1, 5 into 100 is 20. So that is 45% minus 20%, and the answer is equal to 25%. So we have to change 25% to fraction in its lowest term. So that is 25 over 100. So let's divide the numerator and the denominator by the same quantity. So 25 divided by 25, that's 1. And 25 divides 100 will give us 4. Can you see the answer? Yes. So 1 over 4 is the answer. We've been able to get 1 over 4. Write quickly. Once you're done writing what is on my screen, please type done in the chat. Type done in the chat. Once you're done writing what is on my screen, type done in the chat. Once you're done writing, everybody must write. Type done in the chat. Awesome, awesome. Tiara, Nifemi, thank you for finishing up. Chimdi, Theophilus, Ethan, Olabisi, Hepzibah, okay, Ayodeji, Chiem, Chiemere, Desiree, Victor, Stephen, Amanda, thank you. Thank you. Nathan Okonkwo. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. Pascal, Emmanuel. That is good. Amazing. Amazing. Inioluwa. Um, Esther and Elizabeth. If you are just joining us, you will have to get the replay of the class because you may not be able to understand at this point. Okay, make sure you replay the class. If you're just joining us right now, replay the class, drag the class backward so you can listen to the first explanation. Now let's move on to the second sample and solve for 1 over 5 and 3 over 5. So how do we get 1 over 5 from here? We have to subtract the percentage of 3 over 5 from 80%. So to get 1 over 5, that will be 80% minus the percentage of 3 over 5. That's 3 over 5 times 100. 5 divides 5, that's 1, and 5 divides 100, that is 20. 20 times 3 will give us 60%. So minus 60%, that will be equal to 20. So right here, we have to change 20% to fraction in the lowest term. So 20% is equal to 20 over 100. 0 cancels 0. 2 divides 2, that's 1. And 2 divides 10, that's 5. Answer is equal to 1 over 5. Hooray! We were able to get 1 over 5 as our answer. Now, the next one is 3 over 5. How do we figure out 3 over 5? How do we figure out 3 over 5? So to get 3 over 5, that will be 80% minus the percentage of 1 over 5. All right, 5 divides 5, that's 1, and 5 divides 100, that's 20. 20 times 1, that is 20%. So 80% minus 20% is equal to 60%. Now we have to write 60% as a fraction in the lowest term. So 60% is equal to 60 over 100. 0 cancels 0. 2 goes into 6 will give us 3, and 2 divides 5 will give us, 2 divides 10, that will give us 5. So the answer is 3 over 5. This is very, very simple. So once you understand how to figure them out, you just have to try. Do you understand? You just have to try. Keep trying. Do it this way. Do it another way. Try division. Try multiplication. Try dividing by 100. Try addition. Try subtraction. Just keep trying until you get the right answer. All right? You want to be the best, you have to keep trying. All right? Keep trying. If you don't get it, try again. If you don't get it, try again, and you will get it. Once you're done writing what's on my screen, go ahead and type done in the chat. Type done in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Patricia. Yeah, I can see your comments. Anchor. I can see your comments. Deborah. Amira, John, all right. I can see Abdul Fatai. I can see Igwe Blessing, Balkis, Daniel and David. Okay, Blessed, welcome to class. Chimdi, Hazana, okay. Aisha, welcome to class. Ayo, welcome to class. Promise, welcome to class. Ayo Deji, welcome to class. Oparinde Excel. Desiree or Desire, welcome to class. Temi, Esther and Elizabeth, Inioluwa, Daniel, Stephen, Abraham, Precious, Balkis, Michelle, Oparinde, Nathan, Elizabeth and Esther, you are all welcome to class. Olabisi, welcome to class. All right, so now let us solve some questions. Let's solve some questions together. We're going to find the missing number in the given diagram. All right, so let us find answers to these questions. Let's find answers to these questions. So for the first one, we're going to draw the box on the left. All right, we draw the box on the right. Then we draw the box below and link the two boxes above together. So in the first box, I have 1 over 2, and in the second box, I have 1 over 5. So what will be the answer to the box that is below? So I have another one right here. That will be number 2. Everybody write down these questions, all right? So we have this right here. So for number 2, we have 1 over 5 on the left side. On the right side, we don't have any number. And below, let's see what we are going to have below. Below, we have 60%. We have 60%. So now let's figure these two out before we move on. For number 1, to figure out the number that is below, we have to find the percentage of the number that is on the left side, the percentage of the number that is on the right side, then we add them together. Now let's go. After my explanation, we are going to have a competition between boys and girls. So get ready, pay attention. If you are a boy, pay attention. If you are a girl, pay attention. All right, so the percentage of half, that is 1 over 2 times 100% in bracket plus 1 over 5 times 100% in brackets. All right, so 2 goes into 2 is 1, 2 goes into 100 is 50 times. 5 goes into 5, that's 1, and 5 goes into 100, that is 20 times. So 1 times 50 will give us 50, so that will be 50% plus times 20, that will be 20%. So the answer is 70%. So right in the box below to number 1, we have 70%. It is very simple. This is 70%. Now let's move on to number 2. For number 2, to get the answer in the box above, you have to subtract the percentage of the fraction from the total percentage that is below. So that will be 60% minus 1 over 5 times 100. All right? So 60% minus 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 100 is 20. 1 times 20 is equal to 20%. 60 minus 20%, that's equal to 40%. Now, we have to change 40% to fraction. That is 40 over 100. 0 cancels 0. 2 divides 4, that is 2. 2 divides 10, that is 5. So the answer is equal to 2 over 5. So we got the answer to number 1. And we have also gotten the answer to number 2. If you understand, type the answer to number 2 in the comment section. Let me see those who were paying attention. If you understand, type the answer to number 2 in the comment section right now. At a countdown of 10, 10. Type in your answer. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If you are here to type the answer to number 2 that you can see on my screen, type the answer to number 2 in the comment section right now. All right, it is time for competition. I believe you're ready. Yes, 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 yes. So time for competition. I hope you are done writing. So I'll call these VIP questions. This is what we do in our online academy. For JSS 1 to 3, we have our classes running on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So sometimes we change the days, all right? But as at now, The classes hold on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Then on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we have live classes like this for grade 1 to 6. We have classes from grade 1 to 6. So we do have competition in our classes. We have questions. We have competition among boys, and we have competition. You don't want to miss this. You like to be attending every time. So make sure you join our regular classes in mathematics, English language, basic science. The fee is 40,000 naira. That is the discount fee. All right, the discount fee is 40,000 naira. Maths, English language, and basic science. Live classes like this 3 times in a week in the evening after school. All right, so VIP question. Who will win this question? Question 1. Everybody draw this diagram. Draw this diagram. Who will win this? So I have 3/5. Right down here, I have 85%. I don't know what will be in this box. So what will your answer be? I'm going to count down 20 to 0. Now listen attentively. This is what will make you win this particular question. This question has 5 stars. 5 stars. If the boys win, the boys will have 5 stars. If the girls win, the girls will have 5 stars. Now, if you want to win this, listen attentively. Make sure you do your workings in your exercise book. All right. When you're done, post your answer in the chat. But make sure when you want to post your answer, type your name, type your gender. That is, if you're a boy, type boy. If you're a girl, type girl. So your name, your boy, being a boy or girl, you have to type it, then your answer before you post it. Don't send it if you don't type your name and your gender. If you are a boy, you have to type boy beside your name and the answer. All right. So get ready. I'm counting down 20 to 0. Post your answer to question 1. 20, 19, 18, 17. Who wins? Who wins? 16. Boys or girls? 15. Hurry up. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Post the correct answer, your name and your gender. 9. Time is going. 8. Time is going. 7. We are going. 6. Let's go. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 and 0. All right, time is up. I'm going to stop at Elizabeth and Esther. So how many boys posted the correct answer? How many girls posted the correct answer? I am going to call the first 11 pupils who posted their answer in the chat. I'll be calling only the first 11. I hope your name will be among the first 11 whose answers are correct. All right, before I begin to call, let's do the corrections together. To get the answer in the box, that will be 85% minus, find the percentage of 3/5. That's 3/5 over 100%. So 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 100, that is 20. 20 times 3, that is 60%. So that's 85% minus 60%. The answer is equal to 25%. Change 25% back to fraction. That will be 25 over 100. 25 into 25 divides 100, that is 4. So the correct answer is 1 over 4. Now, in the chat, I can see some answers. Let's see who won, whether the boys won or the girls won. Just pay attention. I'm going to list the names on my screen. I said that we are calling only the first 11. Only the first 11. So boy, girl. Let's see the number of boys and the number of girls. Correct answer is 1 over 4. So let's see those who posted 1 over 4. Esther. Esther posted 1 over 4. So we have a girl. Followed by somebody did not. Okay, another girl. 1 over 4. Another girl. That's Balkis. Oh, I'm yet to see a boy. Amara. Another girl. Wow. Nathan Okonkwo, boy. Daniela, girl. Okay. Precious, girl. Fatima, girl. Where are the boys? Okay. We are still going. Esther has already posted before. Day Excel, boy. Now we have another boy. Followed by Amanda, girl. Let's see if we have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Elizabeth and Esther, girl. Chimdi, girl. So for this particular question, the girls are the winner. The girls are the winner. And I promised 5 stars. So I will fulfill my promise by giving you 5 beautiful stars. All right, so here we are. 1, this is the first star. Let me make it beautiful for you. We have the first star, followed by the second star. Here is the second star. I'll be changing the color of that star so you can have something sharper. All right, we have the third star. Here is the third star. I know some girls like yellow. All right, then the next star is right here. I know that some girls like pink. So we're going to give this star a pink color. Just pay attention. So we're going to give this pink color. Okay, perfect, perfect. So we have pink and 1 more star for the girls. Here is the 5th star. I promise to give all the girls 5 stars. Yes. I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you for coming to class. We will continue next week, Monday. But don't wait till next week, Monday. You can always enjoy our classes like this 3 times in a week, plus the Monday classes. That will make it 4 times in a week. Don't miss our classes. Parents to enroll you is 40,000 naira for the whole of the term. Math, English language, and basic science. Thank you for coming to class tonight. This is Learning Base Academy. All right, before I forget, tell your parents to contact us on our WhatsApp number. The number is on the screen right now. Copy it into your exercise book. Tell your parents to save these phone numbers. Send us a WhatsApp message. You can get enrolled into our regular classes in Maths, English language, and basic science so that you can always be happy with your academics and ultimately you improve. All right, my name is Mrs. Adeolu Grace. Thank you. See you some other time. Goodbye.